Hey guys, and welcome back. So, I officially finished my 2 months. My 2 months is now over, and I'm super excited. So, I decided to do a wrap-up video. So, I had some people send me some questions, and I'm going to answer a few of them today. So, I will be looking down because I have them written down. What can I say about my 2-month experience?
Up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. I won't change by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers, glamorous, by the glamorous. Ooh, flowers, ooh, flowers, glamorous.
Okay, so this is not my normal house. I am in a layover in Vegas. As you can see with this beautiful jet jacuzzi tub, you gotta love Vegas. So I decided to just do it while I'm here because it's better to do it now. So let's get started. So, my background. So prior to this, I did juvenile corrections. I know, it's completely different than what I'm doing now, and everyone always gives me that face. I feel like something that a lot of people think that's incorrect is that you have to have been a flight attendant before, or like have millions of like waitressing or like customer service experience, and that's not true. Well, you do need customer service experience, but it's not as serious as people make it seem. So yeah, I did juvenile corrections before, and I, under no circumstances, ever dreamed of being a flight attendant, ever wanted to be a flight attendant. Being a flight attendant never crossed my mind. Actually, no one in my family flies, like at all. My brother just started flying, and so yeah, everyone's starting to fly now, but yeah, growing up, no one flew. So before becoming a flight attendant, I flew probably twice, I want to say. And so yeah, it didn't cross my mind. How I got into being a flight attendant, my boyfriend at the time, we went on a trip together, and it was his first flight. So he's looking out the window and he's like, oh my gosh, everything looks so beautiful. Like, look at the world, like everything is just amazing. Like, you know, this is just a beautiful experience. And he was just like in awe of like everything. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh my gosh, why don't you apply to be a flight attendant? Why don't you apply to be a flight? I can't talk today. Why don't you apply to be a flight attendant? And he looked at me and thought about it, and he's like, actually, why don't you apply to be a flight attendant? Like, you have the personality for it. I can totally see you doing this. And I was like, never thought about that. Maybe I'll look into it. So then I went home and I researched stuff about being a flight attendant, like how much they get paid, how dangerous is it, what are the work hours like, what is the best airline to work for. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and, you know, just did a bunch of research, and I'm like, maybe I'll apply. So I applied to 2 airlines, and I got called back for to do the online video interview process, and one of them didn't accept me, and the other one obviously accepted it. I'm backtracking. I was really nervous about doing it beforehand because I didn't even think I would get that far in it anyways, because so many people you hear saying I had like to try 4 or 5 times before getting it. So, you know, don't psych yourself out, because you never know what they're looking for. And it could be you. You can get it on your first try. So my current airline, you know, called me back for a face-to-face, and then I went to face-to-face, didn't hear anything. Like, my process took so long. Like, my process took, I want to say probably like 6-7 months. Like, I started everything, I want to say end of July, August, maybe it was August, and I didn't hear back and everything until like January, February. So they finally called me back and said that, they want me to come to training, conditional, So you just never know what may happen. And now I love being a flight attendant, and I never thought I would love it as much as I do now. It is absolutely an amazing experience, and a bunch of airlines are hiring right now. So if you are interested, don't get in your head, don't psych yourself out. What if this, or what if I don't get it, or what if you don't get it? What's the worst that could happen? At least you tried, and at least now you have the upper hand because you've been through the process, so you know what to expect. You'll be more comfortable now doing the video process because you've talked in front of a camera and went through the process, so you can get it your next time. You'll have a leg up on the competition, so don't psych yourself out. Some people got in their 4th try, some people got in their 5th try, some people got in their 1st try. You just never know because, like I said, my airline accepted me, but I was rejected from the other airline. I don't know what I did different in between the two, but you just never know. So if one don't accept you, maybe you can apply for the other one and then eventually switch to the airline that you wanted. So educational background. So you don't need a master's or a bachelor's or anything like that. My educational background is in education. I wanted to be a teacher, and then I ended up getting into juvenile corrections. I just love working with kids. So even now, that is definitely something that I will do on the side if I can, even though I am a flight attendant. So that's one of the things also that I love about being a flight attendant is that you can still follow your paths and your careers and your hopes and your dreams. I love acting. I love working with kids. So I still do auditions and things on the side as well. So if you have a hobby or sport or whatever, you can alter in a sense your schedule to continue doing what you want to do. It's flexible. Where are you based at, and did you want a certain base? So during my training class, I was towards the end. I was class N, and they only offered us 3 bases. It was New York City, Detroit, or Minneapolis. And luckily for me, I'm originally from New York State, so New York City was fine. I moved to New York City, and I love it. I think it's way easier. Personally, I feel it's way easier. And in your first year, especially when you're trying to get through probation, you should move to whatever place you're based at. Get your little crash pad. I know they can be annoying, but if you can afford it, I got something that's kind of like in between the crash pad. I pay a little bit more to live by myself because that's what I want to do. So whatever works for you, but I think you should be in base because you don't have to deal with the extra stress of commuting, because commuting can be difficult. There are people that do it, but it can be very difficult because whatever airline you work for does not want to hear the excuse of the plane was delayed or there wasn't enough seats so I couldn't make it to work or I'm late, because they don't care about any of that. So what will end up happening is you'll stress yourself out trying to commute, or just end up staying here in a temporary crash pad, or you're going to work so much that you're not going to be able to go back and see your family as often as you think you are by commuting. Because a lot of times you are working a lot, and it sometimes can be hard to swap those days so that way you can go back home. So yeah, but I mean, there's people that do it. If that's something that's very important to you, there are people that do it. And I can comment down below. I can have someone come and talk about the commuter life and give you some tips and tricks on that as well. But I got the base that I wanted. My family and friends, they're extremely supportive. Like I said, my family does not fly, they don't like it. My dad's still kind of like, it's dangerous. I don't like that you're doing something that's so dangerous. But they love that I'm a flight attendant. They think it's so amazing, and like it's this huge thing. And I'm so used to it that I don't even realize, I guess, how big of a deal it seems like to other people that I travel the world. So, yeah, they're very supportive. My friends are awesome. With a little bit of a bump in the road when we found out that the buddy passes can be used to a year from now and how those work, but that's a different conversation for a different time. So yeah, my 2 months have been amazing. I love flying. You'll deal with different stressors. You may have passengers that stress you out. You may have coworkers that stress you out. At the end of the day, you get to go on a beautiful layover, so I just don't let it stress me out. You're still gonna get to enjoy yourself in a beautiful city. So just cherish each moment that you get and just enjoy it. And again, if you want to be a flight attendant, the hiring time is now, so definitely go apply. And thanks again for watching. Thank you so much. Make sure if you are not a subscriber that you hit that subscribe button down below, and I will talk to you guys later.